You are the director and the actor in the movie of your life. You can just as easily decide that something's going to be included in the movie or edit it out. This is why circumstances are fake. They're only real if you decide they're real. Hello, my babes. It's Gigi, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I talk mostly about self-development, the law of assumption, and spirituality. So happy you're here. Let's jump right into this topic of why circumstances are absolutely fake unless you want them to be real. My love, I promise you, you do not need to accept anything in your reality that you do not want to be true. You decide, but you don't get upset about something unfolding in your reality, because if you don't align with it and you don't accept it, then you can just say, that's out. That's not mine. You're picking and choosing realities. You can pick a different reality with the version of people and events that you want. You just have to persist in that and not react. You control your reality. I don't even like using the word control because you're changing everything up here so that you are not actively forcing and controlling and manipulating or arguing or doing anything that will feel like effort out in your world. Instead, change your perception and your conception of what's happening. You give circumstances meaning. If you want to say, this is part of my story, it can be part of your story. But you can just as easily say, this is not part of my story. I reject that. I refute that. And I don't need to do anything to try to change that physically right now. But I will change it in my mind and allow the events to unfold to change that so that I don't have to experience this anymore. Literally, all of your circumstances are just feedback. It's just showing you evidence of your beliefs, because what you assume to be true as a core belief proves true. You are not going to feel a certain way about something unless you identify with it. It's like someone insulting me right now saying, that green lipstick that you're wearing is so ugly and atrocious, and it just makes you look so sickly. I'd be like, okay, I'm not wearing green lipstick though. In fact, I don't even own green lipstick. And you insulting me on that isn't affecting me because I'm not wearing it. You might be colorblind, but that's not me, not affecting me. I am fully aware that that was a ridiculous example to use, but I really hope that you can understand the analogy. This is why circumstances are fake unless you agree with it and believe it to be true for you. They're only real if you decide they're real. Otherwise, they're fake AF. And even if it's the most undesirable circumstance ever that you're experiencing, you can be grateful for it and say, I'm so glad that this is happening because it's showing me another blind spot, another area where I want to double down on my affirmations, visualizing, scripting, etc., whatever techniques you want. I just need to shift into the state, into the version of myself that doesn't experience these things, and I'm going to move forward from that identity. I'm so glad that this showed me evidence of something that was a past, old, dead version of me and no longer is relevant, because I am new self. I am a totally brand new version of myself. I can decide every single moment, every single day, who I want to be. And if you are hearing this right now, thinking to yourself, no effing way am I going to say that I'm grateful for this thing that's happening that's extremely inconvenient or extremely problematic or extremely troubling and disturbing, that's okay too. You can just look at it and be like, I hate this, and I am not letting it be part of my world because I say so. Let's not get it twisted. You are not going to be a doormat. You are not going to be a punching bag. You are not going to be a lapdog. You are not going to just let the 3D, your circumstances, blow you around in the wind like a fickle tree branch. No, you are going to stand firm in what you want and stand up for yourself in a way that feels good to you. And then you're going to mentally decide what your real reality is going to be from this point forward. And you'll move forward from that mental place. But no, I am not encouraging you to just let circumstances around you throw you around, because we are not victims. The victim mentality is not who we are, and it never will be, ever again. Circumstances are extremely malleable. They can change. You are in charge. Remember, you created it, so you can uncreate it just as easily. It just takes a decision and persistence, and you can do this. One more thing I really want to make clear, crystal clear. You are not manipulating or begging or pleading or arguing and getting confrontational, and you are not ever, ever, ever going against someone's consent. You are respecting what people are telling you, and you're saying, okay, and you are not trying to change anyone's decision by taking action in your reality. You are changing your mental conception of them. Here, my love, I know I must sound like a broken record at this point, but the reason why I am saying this ad nauseum is because it's the complete opposite from what we've been told our whole lives. We always say that we need to convince and persuade by taking action, but that's not true. It really is about you making that mindset shift first. It also allows that version of that person to exist in its own right. You're not changing anyone. You are just picking a different version of them. Does that make sense? I really hope that that makes sense to you. And it might sound absolutely nuts if this is the first time you're hearing something like this, but we do live in a multiverse with multiple realities and multiple versions of people. In fact, infinite to choose from. So therefore, we can pick something different without changing anyone as they are. You can say, I just don't want that version of that situation, and that will be enough. You will see this when you try it out for yourself. How miraculous it seems. It's just being a conscious manifester and not letting life happen to you. This is your reality. You decide. No one else can decide for you. There is so much more that I could say on this topic, but if there is just one thing that you remember and take away from this video, let it be that you are not a victim to what is happening around you ever. I just want you to walk away from this video feeling like you don't have to just accept what's going on. That's all for today, folks. I really hope that you got something out of this video, and let me know how you feel about this concept that the circumstances, the 3D world is just happening as a result of past versions of yourself. You don't have to accept anything that you don't want to accept. It's only real for you if you want it to be real. That's how we need to treat circumstances around us. And of course, we are still having respect for others and all of those good things, but we are not letting everything happening around us derail us and tell us who we are. If you are new to the law of assumption or you just want a refresher, I highly recommend that you check out my Law of Assumption 101 video. I really think it will help encapsulate and encompass all of the themes I've touched on. I want to make more videos with tangible techniques, and I am so excited to see you in the next video. Thanks for being here. Bye.